Hey, best friend. If you are a mother, auntie, sister, or even a father, and you have your little girl nearby, this video is for both of you to watch. And if you are here, hi, little one. I wanted to make this video to help you understand a little bit about what your body's going to go through. You're going to experience what's called a period, and I promise it is nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing scary. It's actually something that's very natural and beautiful that your body does every month, and we're going to talk about it. So let's talk about what even is a period. So inside your tummy, there's something called a uterus. And you can think about this uterus as like a soft, squishy pillow that prepares itself for when you want to have a baby. But that's way later. We're not even talking about having babies right now. So each month, your body creates a new pillow. And because there's no baby there, your body goes, we don't need this pillow this month. And so they shed the pillow fluff and filter it out through what's called your vagina. And this is what we call your period. It is the shedding of the lining of your uterus. It's your body's way of cleaning up what's there and getting it ready for next month. So let's talk about, when does a period even start? So for most girls, their period starts between the ages of 8 and 12. Some people start earlier, some people start later. Everybody's body is different. So if you notice like your chest is growing and there's sometimes some pain there, or if you're noticing that there's hair growing in places that it wasn't before, like your underarms and you're down there, girl bites, this may be the first signs that your period will start soon. And this is a good thing. It means that your body is working properly. So let's talk about what we should expect on our first period, right? Like, what is it even going to look like? So what it could look like is you could have like a pink or brownish spot in your panty. And sometimes some girls get it even bright red and heavy for the first time, or sometimes it's just little what we call spotting, which is just little spots of pink or brownish in your panties. It could also be bright red like blood, so don't be afraid if you see any of these things happening. So let's talk about what it might feel like. So you can get tired, you could get emotional, or you can get what we call cramps, which is your body tightening up. And let me just be honest with you. Cramps can sometimes feel as light and little, or they could feel really heavy and give you some pain. But the important thing is that if you feel any of this, it is super natural, super normal. And we can talk about ways to relieve some pain both without and with medicine. The point is, if any of this is happening, it's totally normal. This is your hormones kicking in, and this is your body's messages to itself to say, hey, this. So let's talk about what you're going to need for your period. So I have this cute little kit that I just threw together. I typically make them a lot for the girls in my life, the younger girls, when they first get their period. So let me show you what's in our little bag. So this is called a pad. It sticks to your panty, and its purpose is to catch the blood. And it's super simple, easy to use, and discard. And this is a panty liner. This is for those lighter days when you think your period might be coming. It's very similar to a pad. It sticks on your panty just like a pad. It's just a little bit thinner. And this is what you call a period panty. Now, of course, this one's a little bit bigger because this is the one that I just bought for myself, but yours will probably be a lot smaller. The lining of the panty is a little bit thicker than your normal panty, and its purpose is to catch the blood without it leaking. These are pretty good, but definitely talk to your adult about what options you have for that. And now for a little bit more of an extensive supply, this is called a tampon, and this is called a cup. Now, these two things go into your body, and we might not be ready for that just yet, but I did want to introduce it just in case you have questions. So what else is in our bag? These are deodorant wipes. And hey, Mom, I got these from TJ Maxx, and I believe I paid $6 TJ Maxx for them. And they come in a box of 15. They're amazing. They also are on Amazon. 2 wipes, and then an extra panty. Now, of course, my panty is bigger than yours, but I wanted to show you all that's in this bag. Okay, so here's the fun part. Build your own bag with your adult, right? So in my bag, I typically have a pad, a panty liner, extra panties, and then my little wipes, right? But I also sometimes use a bigger bag, and I'll put in some body spray and some lotion and some handy dandy sanitizer. I like to keep hand sanitizer in my bag because even after I wash my hands, I like to give it a little spray just to make sure everything's all clean and sanitized so that way we don't create infections down there. You want to take a bath or a shower every single day, even twice. And yes, you can still take a bath on your period, little one. You want to make sure you wear clothes that are super comfortable. You don't want to wear anything too tight or anything that... So let's talk about hygiene during your period. You want to change your pad every 3 to 4 hours, and you want to wash your hands before and after going to the bathroom. I like to keep hand sanitizer in my bag. I highly recommend you wear clothes that are comfortable and loose fitting, just in case, you feel uncomfortable on your period. And if you ever leak a little, don't worry, it happens to the best of us. We have all experienced a period leak. Every one of us. You just change your pad, change your panty, put on a new pad, and keep going. If you need a change of clothes, then that's the best time to contact your adult and see if they can bring you something. If not, you'll be fine. To the grown-up watching, thank you for showing up. You are helping teach our little girls that their bodies are nothing to be ashamed of. And to the little girl who's watching, you are perfect. Your body is changing, it's growing, and it's getting stronger every day. Your period doesn't change who you are. It's just a sign that your body is learning something new. You are still smart, silly, and sweet. Your body just has a superpower now. Make sure you subscribe if you want more real parent talk. And best friend, go build that starter kit. You got this. See you next time.